Hey, you tuning in into Net Stars? Like, share, subscribe. We gonna go all night with your host Big G. Like my new intro, subscribe to my channel Net Stars. Come join the gang, get all the exclusive, the dirt. Tuning in into the Net Stars. Like, share, subscribe. We gonna go all night up with your host Big G. Like my new intro, subscribe. Tuning in into the Net Stars. Like, share, subscribe. We gonna go all night up with your host Big G. Like my new intro, subscribe.
Look, I'm on a mission. Yeah, I'm on a mission. Right. Catch the mob on my job. I'm a man of business. Pay attention. Look. You better pay attention. Right. I put that shit on everything. I'm staying in the vision. I'm on a mission. Yeah, I'm on a mission. Right. Catch the mob on my job. I'm a man of business.
Hey, you tuning in into Net Stars? Like, share, subscribe. We gonna go all night with your host Big G. Like my new intro, subscribe to my channel Net Stars. Come join the gang, get all the exclusive, the dirt. Tuning in into the Net Stars. Like, share, subscribe. We gonna go all night up with your host Big G. Like my new intro, subscribe. Tuning in into the Net Stars. Like, share, subscribe. We gonna go all night up with your host Big G. Like my new intro, subscribe.
Look, I'm on a mission. Yeah, I'm on a mission. Right. Catch the mob on my job. I'm a man of business. Pay attention. Look. You better pay attention. Right. I put that shit on everything. I'm staying in the vision. I'm on a mission. Yeah, I'm on a mission. Right. Catch the mob on my job. I'm a man of business.
I need y'all to keep it down in the back, all that extra noise, man. Shit down in the back. Can we all quiet down on the set, please? Trying to shoot a movie, interruptions, my pet peeve. Should've just been thankful to the ones that I let breathe. My name built on being solid ever since a long time ago. Never shot away from my mistakes, this is honorable. I'ma keep falling on my face till it's time to go. Gotta take an L just to understand how it go. Well, nigga, now you know. And I've been showing up, win, lose, draw since the talent show. Trying to for peace, but I'm falling though. I'm Martin Luther King with a calico. They worry about they skeletons around the globe. Closet full of bones, so they fall like domino. We can see you put it to yourself, what you hiding for? I ain't even got a comment though. Bagging up 100 Stewie X for the next day. Burning like some sage, I don't argue, have a blessed day. Give a fuck who get the most views, the best pay. Long as it's at least 3 zeros, what the check say. They want a written response, so I'ma take a stab at it like an essay. Niggas be rapping a lot of nothing and we notice it. Every bar praising yourself, claiming your flow legit. Punches with no substance, trust me, we over it. We tryna hit our souls with this. Teach us how to grow from shit. Got the nervous land to anybody who promote they get. Gossip making posts and shit. How you emotional but motionless, sounding like a bitter local bitch. Don't quit your day job, it's other ways to go legit. Cause they be doing all this hollering and yelling. Just cause we ain't buying what you selling, it's cause you ain't authentic. Everything from visual to songs, it's all gimmicks. The jewelry and cars rented for boosting the fraud edge. Niggas cheating thinking we won't never find out. Like a couple that's long distance don't mean to be long-winded. But you gotta make a choice. You on that side or this side. It's the biggest shift in the culture and we clean the house. Anyone who we missed or slipped by, finna had a family doing fish fries. You can rap and that's cool, G, but I need a track that can move me and actually soothe me. But for now, y'all gon' have to excuse me. I gotta get back to this movie. Straight up, man. Take 2 on that shit, man.
Turn my mic's on. I be having to double check, and I caught me slipping, and my mic was not on. But I got it. Hold on, let me make sure. Make sure I got. There we go. That's that pristine sound I'm looking for. Man, that was really like the first time I really listened to Stewie Newton's Snake Oil. He said some bars up in there. All that you gotta choose sides, and you know, people pretending like they in the movies, and then that's a dope, man. Go check out Stewie Newton. Plus, he's a hell of a comedian, straight up. He's a comedian. He's one of my dudes from the town, man. And he's already been featured on, you know, Who Got Next, and he's doing all these other features. Man, he's dope, man. And I work with Castor Mob. That's his brother. So, you know, he was on the show last night. He does his Mobcast. Got a lot of stuff. And then, you know, we working with B. B, Queen of the Clapback. I appreciate the send off, letting everybody know I'm over here. You know what I mean? Yeah, you already know. So y'all make sure anybody that's over here that ain't already over there, because we networking. I want y'all to make sure you check her out, man. Get over to the channel, Clapback Queen and FYE83. Go to that one also. Go to that one. That's the big one. If I was on the dance floor, I'd be doing like this. I'll be getting my little groove on, side two-stepping. You know what I'm saying? And just, man, that's a cut, girl. I feel like that's the one. But there's, you got a gang of them, man. So y'all make sure you go through. Okay. All right, now check this out. Rapper J is in the building. Rapper J, man, there's a lot of shit going on. And this video that I'm about to react to has to deal with a lot of shit you're doing. So be prepared to hear some flat back, all right? Be prepared for that, all right? It's coming in here, and I got some shit to say too, bro, because a lot of shit was going down I wasn't quite aware of, you hear me? So we're going to get to that. Matter of fact, man, that content that B was playing earlier today is reflective of the majority of people's perspective in regards to her sister, you know, Candi. You know what I'm saying? It's the experience that people have with her all over the country now is not really good. I mean, I have yet to say, where can we see her really where she just made a good connection? She met some good people, where somebody she can write down in the book like, yeah, I'm going to get back at you and all. It's all bad wherever she's going. So what does that say? I mean, it's saying a lot. I mean, it's like, you know, we're getting to the point like where, you know, we have to turn a blind eye to say that there isn't a problem there, all right? You know what I mean? And that's the whole thing. Yeah, I want Rapper J to hit the panel. Rapper J, you hit the panel. You know what I'm saying? You know, so we're gonna ask you. I know you kind of shy away from that, but we want you to hit the panel, bro. I'm gonna have you hit the panel later on here as soon as we get past this reaction. I want to hear you say something, because some of this stuff you really need to defend. I know you like to do that on your show, but you've been coming over here a lot, bro. And I got respect for you, but I need for you to defend yourself, just like I be defending myself, bro. Money Mandingo said, clown. Come on, man. Hold on. Yeah, okay. We're gonna put the request up. What's up, Reels in the building? Yeah, we got 20 people in the building. So far, y'all hit the like button, man. Share the live, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't stick around, man, just hit the like button, and I don't care if you pull up into the sunset. Yeah, I know you've been watching, man. They talking a lot of shit, bro. They're talking a lot of shit, man. Matter of fact, I just want to get into it, bro, right now. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't need to listen to me no more. Let's hear what this cat got to say. Now I'm gonna get this out to into Soldier over there, okay? he spoke, and people have been kind of speaking more and more because they have to, you know, kind of just speaking what's 100. You know, I agree to a lot of stuff that he's saying. All right, now anything in regards to B, I don't agree with. All right, let's just clear that up right now. I don't agree because I know there's a lot of tainted feelings there. So disregard that. But some of the other shit, some of the other analogies that he came with is kind of spot on. And he brought some points out that I wasn't aware of. So we're gonna get to that. So as it is, let's do that. He called the video straight hypocrisy. I understand that's how we see it every day on YouTube, ain't it? Man, everybody should have that title in their video. There's a lot of hypocrisy going on. So let's get on to it.
Christ is King, God is everything. I know that's how I start this, right? Every day, all day. There ain't gonna be no change in the slogan. It is what it is. So you dig what I'm saying? Yo, first and foremost, let me clarify this.
Can y'all hear that?
When the night of Super Bowl, when
Appreciate
Candi
that, Ken. What's
was
up,
in
dog?
Seattle, right? The only person that could have contacted Nut Scars is one of y'all.
See, this is
One of y'all.
This is where we disconnect, right?
So
can you hear the disrespect right off the rip?
How did he know?
I don't even know why he continues to call me nut scars and all that disrespect, other than the fact that he's just acting like a bitter bitch. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's just like that's what you got to do on a daily is try to disrespect, but then you won't respect. All right. Right now, I just introduced him by his name, right? Saying we're gonna do a reaction on some of his content, and I agreed on about a lot of his shit. But it's so hard for this nigga to get up out of his motherfucking feelings that this is it. So it's never gonna be no peace. The blades are gonna stay out, and that's what it is. But can I agree with some of the shit you said today? Yeah. It's too bad you can't, because your pride won't let you. But you're gonna inadvertently agree to some shit, and you're gonna say some shit that falls in my favor. Now, B, I want to thank you for taking that little poll that you did in your chat. You know, all I seen was twos in your chat. People that said, nah, net ain't no threat. See, when you go outside of the scope of these haters over there, the 2.0s over there, you guys know who I'm talking about, the 2.0s, they are always on some hater shit, taking sides against anybody that's against me and B. That's all it is to it. You know what I'm saying? Even though these are the same people that have been so-called stalking this targeted individual for months and months and months. So it is hypocrisy. You hit it, bruh.
Oh, whatever. Y'all already had your shit planned, right? If you follow the community walls,
there you is,
the
girl.
breadcrumbs on community walls, they was planning this. This was something they had planned, right? Cuddy salute. But the real issue is,
remember that word, that name, Cuddy.
While he was there, a particular individual by the name of Rapper J, we all know who he is. We all know he's been trolling her sister, right?
Bruh, don't act like it ain't
decided to put into her head that Nut Scars was there to sex traffic her, right? He
okay,
knew what
y'all
string
heard
to
that,
pull.
right? He said that, and I'm gonna just let y'all know the slanderous term that he's using on me is net stars. But as it is, we're just gonna identify with evidently he's speaking his derogatory shit towards me. Mr. Christ is everything, God is king, and all that. There's so much hate in this man's heart that you can't tell. How do you start a show off saying that, saying the prayer, but let me attack people? You know what I'm saying? That's the hypocrisy right there in itself. You get down to pray, but when you get up, then you shit on them. I mean, literally shit on the motherfucker and talk shit, lie, and all that shit, and get mad when somebody turns around and does it to you.
Pull. You know exactly what string to pull, right?
But let me back it up so we can stay on track with what he's saying about rapper Jay.
So he's been trolling her sister, right? He decided to put into her head that Nut Scars was dead to sex traffic her.
Okay, y'all heard that, right? Now, mind you, and I want you to just like really, focused, all right? All this is going on, right? While I'm walking, I'm navigating through the so-called Super Bowl celebration, not the parade, just the celebration, right? And this mayhem going on. They shooting guns and everything. You know what I'm saying? So I got my head on the swivel. I ain't looking at my phone like a dumbass, trying to see who's saying what and how and where. It's the celebration, not the parade. All right. So while I'm making my approach, there's some people, that's communicating with me, right? And I'm like, okay, that's good. That's what's up, And they telling me, man, that girl, and they call her that girl, she right over there. Well, from what I heard, she don't even like being called the girl. She don't like that shit. Facts. Boom. That's why I called them culture vultures. You know what I'm saying? Content vultures. It's like, what the fuck? You hit it right on the head, Lowe's. They ain't been talking about her, but they want to find a side to talk shit about us. Now, read, this is in reference to the picture, Mr. Nature Boy. Hey, but thanks for pulling up, man. This is your first time, but no, we're not Satanists over here, but I'm definitely not that. Okay?
Right? He knew what string to pull. He knew exactly what string to pull. Right? So he pulled her string.
He did.
I don't know why.
I don't know why either. Mind you, I'm walking through a crowd of mayhem. So I really don't know nothing about what the so-called hell he's saying and putting in people's ears and all that. I don't know what's happening. But I know I heard from what I heard, it was this type of content, this kind of messaging. And I'm just like, I don't know why he would say, but we're going to get to that.
Because if he was going there to help her, telling her he was coming there to be her handler or sex trafficker, I'm quite sure you knew exactly what you was doing when you did that. Rapper J.
Rapper J, we're going to need some answers. I wasn't aware of this going on in the motherfucking whatever chat you was having with her. You know what I'm saying? But it's kind of like, why would you kind of set that in her mind? And you knew I was approaching, and it's like, bro, you could have had, for all we know, Candy's on some gangster shit, and she got strap and everything. She could have just let me have it when I pulled up. Did you think about that? She could have been like, oh shit, this nigga's coming to do what? You know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking hypothetically, okay? I don't think she's, capable of that. But then let's just think about in the real world of shit, you know what I'm saying? Anything could happen. Anything could happen. People are in certain mind states. We're not quite, sure what kind of shape they are. They're not thinking rationally. But one thing I can say, if you feel like you're being threatened, anything could happen.
Now, I wasn't live when that interaction took place, so I didn't have nothing to say about it. I watched it just like everybody else. But
what?
The bug
Wait, hold on. You mean Dog Soldier is a subscriber? Tell me it ain't so. You heard this guy? He asked me, why am I subscribed to him? I said, because I want to hear what you got to say when you say it. Since you like to hide your videos, in other words, throw them proverbial rocks and hide your hands, I'm going to hear what you got to say in real time, buddy. So, Dog Soldier, obviously you are in tune to what the fuck it is we doing. And there ain't no points that you miss, man. But let me tell you something. These subscriberships and shit like this, they're free, man. It's not a diss to say, oh, but I ain't subscribed to you. Motherfucker, you might as well be. You're right here looking at our community walls. And watch what he says here. You're doing all of the things, bro. You do it to B, you do it to me, you do it to Rapper J, you do it to whoever you having beef with. You be up on their walls, bro. You know what I'm saying? So stop the cap. You got an invisible subscribership.
Is I kept hearing this name, Rapper J, told her that you came there to do certain things to her. Nobody else said these things but Rapper J.
Okay, you heard that, y'all, right? Nobody else said it. Not B, not me. And I'm just gonna be straight up with you. Cuddy Black was actually the one who was like, hey man, you know you kind of close to her. I got the receipt right here. You know, we still communicate. Shout out to you, Cuddy, and wasn't nothing wrong with what you did or what I did, because everybody there knows my real intent. And it's even going to come out in this man's whole address of this situation. It's going to come out.
But the fucked up part is, since that day, none of y'all have addressed Rapper J.
See what he's saying, and what he's doing is he's making it a personal rebuttal, because he got called out for so-called being a Jimmy pusher or whatever. Jimmy said some fucked up shit, and it's like, man, why are you not having nothing to say? It's not having nothing to do with what we talking about now. But he's making it, in other words, inserting himself again to a whole bunch of shit, and that's why I call motherfuckers culture vultures. Not culture vultures, but content vultures. It's like, bruh, stop, man. Stop.
I heard the big woman just a while ago talking about, oh, the new narrative is, no, that's not the fucking, that's the narrative Rapper J put out there. Right? Because every time she said sex traffic, she mentioned Rapper J. Anytime she said handle, she mentioned Rapper J. She didn't say my name. She didn't say Phoenix's name. She didn't say nobody's name over here. She said Rapper J.
Okay, she didn't say nobody's name over there. Did you leave out the part that she didn't say anybody's name over here? Rapper J's not over here. You understand what I'm saying? He has said it time and time again. We don't have no fucking friendship. Nothing like that. Are we on YouTube and basically being cordial, as you guys like to put it? Yeah, we're cordial. All right. So before you go any further, let's not leave out the people who are also innocent of whatever was being said to her, unbeknownst to me. Okay? Unbeknownst to me.
But it's funny how Nut Scars went live and ain't questioned Rapper J. You know why? Because
what do you want me to do, bruh? What you want me to do? I didn't even, to be honest with you, you were the kind of person that woke me up to that shit, that he was doing that. This is what you need to understand. I might as well start dogging you the fuck out, mutt dog, okay? This is what you need to understand, right? That, bruh, this shit is not my fucking life, bro. I was in the middle of doing Super Bowl content up to my neck. You can ask B and everybody. I'm down there working with Fox 13 News and all that shit. I have all the receipts to show. I'm busy as a motherfucker. So I'm not sitting up here watching everything that's dropping on YouTube. But when somebody say, hey, man, you know she's right over there by you, I went over there to get her some food and shit. I had already had the food. Then we'll give her the food. You know what I'm saying? Give her some money, whatever.
Some thumbnails he got is from Rapper J.
Okay, hold on.
How Nut.
Listen to this correlation. Like, this really means something, right?
Scars went live and ain't questioned Rapper J. You know why? Because them thumbnails he got is from Rapper J.
And Rapper J's good at that shit. He's been good at this shit. But what triggers me is, how the fuck do you know that is from Rapper J? Because I'm looking at your new cartoon work and I'm thinking like, is that like maybe 420 Moon or a couple other haters for B's, you know, B's hate parties? You know, people that you work with that hate B, you all of a sudden got all these new animations, and we know you ain't got skills, Dog Soldier. You barely know how to go live. Real shit. Okay, so we already know, man, this ain't you, bruh. You're throwing your own narratives up in here like this is something that was all planned out. No, it wasn't. In fact, Rapper J wasn't even the one that actually told me where she was. It was Cudi. Now, you got a problem with Cudi? We all know Cudi stand up. And he knows that if you would say something like that to me, man, my intentions are not based on what little narratives y'all trying to throw out. But even now, you about to clear that up.
Right? Them thumbnails is from Rapper J. So why would he expose the man that he's working with? Why would he expose the man?
Ain't that weird though? B, I want to see, I want to hear, why would he expose the man that he's working with? Because Lowe said, I'm now her official handler. And she whipped out the pepper spray. She knows she wasn't trying to see me like that at all. I didn't know. See, anything could have happened to me, man. You know what I'm saying? Unbeknownst to B2. Yep. McDowell family, how you doing? Thank you for coming back through. So, you know, we're listening to this guy, right? And his narratives, you know, he stretches shit a little bit. He tries to make it fit and put paint where it ain't, like he's some sleuth detective. Like he's a sleuth detective, right? I was like, man, get the fuck out of here.
That's out here trolling her sister. Right? Why? When they are in cahoots as
cahoots? Here comes the super glue. Let me make this stick, y'all. Let me make this stick, man. They're in cahoots.
Candi calls it. Right. So them thumbnails you got, Rapper J made those for you.
Okay, so now I'm convicted of conspiracy. When I know a young man with talent making these type of fucking, they make me think maybe he been making thumbnails for you too. Man, oh, but it's okay when you go get those guys over there, the ones that hate B, to do thumbnails and all that shit too, right? And make your little grape ape cartoons and all that. That's okay, right? That's all right, you know. See, every time you get in this quandary is what's okay for you ain't cool for us, right? Even though right now, Rapper J, you looking like a piece of shit, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna call a spade right now.
You didn't make those. So you niggas work together. So
work
the crazy
together.
part is,
listen to that. See how he stretched it out? We work together. Now that motherfucker sent me some fucking thumbnails, and that was that.
I don't know what your plan was, but his plan was to.
Okay, you heard what he said? I don't know what your plan was. No, he don't. I know B knew what my plan was. I told her what my plan was before it happened. I said, man, I'm gonna bring her some food, see if she need a little bit of money, whatever, you know, because you never know, man. I specifically said that the lady is in danger with the places that she's going. You know what I'm saying? I would be less than a fucking man to not let Brandy's sister Candi know that you're putting yourself in places that you don't want to do, you know? Because at the end of the day, Brandy loves her sister, and that's what you dumb fucks need to understand. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, blood is still thicker than mud. I know it. So I went to go talk to her, thinking that maybe, you know, not knowing all this other shit's going on. See, this is what you got to decipher, bruh. Now, I'm a grown-ass fucking man, bruh, and I've been honorable for a long time. And even more than that, the religion that you hate so much, bruh, makes me stand on truthism, bruh, okay? Let's just say that. It makes me stand on truthism. There's no reason for me to come up here and say, yeah, I didn't know Rapper J was doing that shit and be lying. No, I didn't know. I didn't know he was doing that shit. Otherwise, I would have called him out on that shit.
So the crazy part is, I don't know what your plan was, but his plan was to do exactly what he did and fuck up what you were trying to do.
That's weird.
But the crazy part is, hold on. So yeah, that's all you did. Nobody was on her live. Nobody was in her chat. Rapper J
Okay, let's stop right there. So
Purposefully
you hear him. You hear what he
tried
said?
to fuck up.
Nobody was in his chat. Nobody was there. Just Rapper J. I wasn't there. I wasn't listening and paying attention to none of that shit going on. I'm navigating my way through a fucking at least fucking 100,000 people shooting guns and everything.
Interaction, purposefully, because everything I heard was Rapper J told me. How would Rapper J know you was coming to see me? So why the fuck would Rapper J let her know in advance that NetStars was coming? Why would Rapper J then turn around and tell the bitch that he's coming there to sex traffic her? Why would she think that? So what I'm saying is, when y'all,
it's hella weird, ain't it? So maybe, Soldier, maybe I was getting lined up to be a fucking victim some kind of way. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But all I know is I'm pretty much ready for everything. Me already knowing what's going on in Seattle with everybody out there on some random ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Shooting guns and shit. Yeah, I was ready for whatever was going to happen. But nothing like any of that would happen between me and Randy's sister. She was, as far as I knew, I thought she was needing of help and was, you know, distressed, homeless, and some more shit. We already went through all that. Everybody was watching her so-called struggle. She didn't have nowhere to go, not knowing that she really did.
I'm gonna address the fucked up weirdo little boy. Because it seems like you motherfuckers is pussyfooting around the fucking facts.
I mean, just like you did with fucking Jimmy. You still haven't said nothing. You ducked that so many motherfucking times, motherfucker. You straight might as well say quack every time you talk, because that's all you did was duck. That's it, bro. You never addressed him. All you guys call yourself defender of fucking women, defender of kids, but yet and still all of you got issues when this shit pops up. You tried to say that me and B was friends with him when we was even talking to him, and I never called him a friend. I never fucked with him. And when we came to the fucking panel, he asked us to come to the panel. What he did for B is what he did for B. But as far as me and her, we never heard that shit that he had said until weeks later, dude. And we weren't networking with that motherfucker. And I told him from the start, I said, man, I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here so I won't get fined. That's exactly what I said.
Like with that Jimmy shit, right? Huh?
You mad because that fucked you up, huh?
Just like
you mad because we called you up on that and you never did address that. Never. But so what you want to do now is try to make Rapper J your fucking flagpole as to what? Oh, but y'all didn't do it. Y'all didn't do it. Get the fuck out of here, man. Stop putting the fucking cart in front of the horse. You do it every fucking time, dude.
Like with that Jimmy shit, right? Huh? Nut scars. You was cool with the nigga.
You're that cool with the nigga. How do you know what I was? Stop putting paint where it ain't, bitch. This is what I don't like about you, bruh. You a fucking liar. You stretch the fucking whatever it is you see to make it work for you. You know what I'm saying? Your bitch ass narrative, which gets destroyed at least once a week. You know what I'm saying? That's why you're so scared to leave your content up. I'm surprised you ain't taking this shit off now because I'm about to destroy it.
Address. You see, I'm addressing this Candi situation, right?
Why didn't you address the Jimmy situation, right? Who invited you to Candi's world? Who invited you to Brandy's world? You don't call that a little bit obtrusive when you've been told to stop? How many times? How many times has B come up here and said, stop fucking with her? Little bit of hypocrisy, huh? Okay, let's talk about hypocrisy. Ray, what's up, man? I got you queued up, man. I'm just going to segue out of there and use your shit to go, and we're going to do a reaction on her, too. McDowell, you depressed. We praying for you. I hope you hang in there, all right, huh? I hope you hang in there. So we're just addressing hypocrisy, and it applies to a lot of people. The main person that's saying it's a bunch of hypocrisy is one of the main fucking features of it. Address your fucking shit. hold and handle your own candle. You still have yet to say anything to a motherfucker who you was endorsing. Okay? Not saying nothing is just the same as just saying, you know what? It's okay with me as long as it ain't about me. That's the same fucking shit you did with Zach. Once Zach started playing with you, Zach was over here playing with people's kids, they motherfucking pictures and all that shit. Y'all gave him a fucking wrench. Tell me what a lie is, B. Gave the motherfucker a wrench until he crossed you. And you gonna say, yeah, I stopped Zach from talking. No, you finally did what you should have did in the first place. Never gave a motherfucker like that a platform. Why you think he got dismissed from over here? He was called out and being seen as a fucking troll and not really being loyal to B at all. In fact, if you ask me, he was a weirdo wise guy clone. I say it today and I said it yesterday.
See what I'm, because technically y'all are hypocrites. Y'all are fucking hypocrites. The same shit you want us to talk about is the same people you hang out with.
Ooh,
it's the same fucking
let's
people
talk about
you hang out with.
Okay, let's stop this right here.
Right?
Let's talk about who you hang out with, right? Because I got some shit right here that you already have addressed already and said, oh, I don't do that. I ain't seen no slander against my guy, aggressive defiance. You said you didn't see the fucking short is no longer up, right? That's what you said, right? Oh, I didn't see the fucking slander against my guy when you guys are sitting on Weirdo's panel talking shit with a guy who's continuously slandering your mentor. Slandering you. Slandering him. Hypocrisy at its fucking finest. God damn, I'm cooking. I'm about to toast you, dog, because you're a fucking hypocrisy ass nigga. So let's take a look at this right quick. This is what he said is no longer on Weirdo's fucking channel. Weirdo is asking the question in the middle of a short, who's the pedo with aggressive defiance's fucking picture in there and has a fake audio of someone calling aggressive a fucking PDF, a Momo, if y'all know what that means. You know what I'm saying? And a Grapo, you know what I mean? And so it's like, how do you sit on a fucking panel with a fucking piece of shit like that going against your dude? See, I already know that he feels it, but at this time, AD's like, I'm tired of fucking arguing with you motherfuckers. And you ain't doing nothing else to change none of that shit, see? You're not doing none of that shit to change it. Because right back then, it fits your narrative. Y'all was going against me, right? But AD ain't going against me, B or nobody. So what do? You keep collaborating with this bitch nigga who's sitting over here, and there it is. You still don't realize it's still on his fucking channel. Who's the pedo? Your dude. So you let people say shit like that about your guy, and you chummying with him. Salute, wise. Hypocrisy. I appreciate that. But not everybody, you know, believes that what you're saying. So please keep your religious aspects to yourself. I appreciate it if you would do that. Okay? Because for you to say Jesus is coming back, but then you said, what a fuck? I'm confused right now, man. I'd rather listen to Ray. Ray, no, where's my guy at? Oh yeah, Ken Dog. He always got prayers and quotes of verses and all that shit. This hit us like that, bro. We don't need this to conflict with what you're saying because it make you look a kind of way, bro, okay? And we're talking about hypocrisy, so don't do that. So we got this guy here swearing to God, he's got it dialed in, right? Even though this shit's kind of helping me right now. I'm like, okay, you're exposing what this guy, Rapper J, was doing, me unbeknownst to him of what he's doing and not understanding. And that's part of the reason why I'm confused about her demeanor with the cult you know, insertions, accusations, sex trafficking accusations. That shit hit like bricks. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. And she's going live. So she's like putting this jacket on me to her audience. And let's face it, Candi got a big ass fucking audience. See what I'm saying? This is what you got to understand about these two. As much shit as you talk about these two, they're relevant. They're more fucking relevant than us. This is why you guys keep doing this fucking content vulture shit, because you don't know what else to do. You can't fuck with AD. You don't understand what's going on with this shit. The Whitakers, you know what I'm saying? They don't interest your motherfucking, you know, mindset. So you want to go and attack people. This is what your channel is now. And instead of attacking the people that really deserve it, the child modes, the pedos, the grapos, you want to come after anybody that has something to do with us. And that's what is the hypocrisy that we've been pointing out. You still haven't said shit about Jimmy. But now you want us within 48 hours. How come we ain't hanging Rapper J's nuts? Shut your bitch ass up, soldier.
Wasn't you and Jimmy cool at one point? Didn't the nigga?
No, never cool. Why are you trying to put paint where it ain't? How the fuck you know how I network? Are you following me, soldier? I got to figure this out now, because you keep trying to act like you know everything that we doing over here. Who we talk to, what we do, and then you try to describe what the fucking relationship is. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, ain't you stalking? A little stalking, are we?
Nigga send you money, didn't you tell him he got to get it back in blood?
Hold on.
Huh?
Listen,
the same
man.
fucking people you hang out with.
Listen how he knows everything you said to Jimmy. And everything that Jimmy, are you watching us a little bit, soldier? Are you stalking B a little bit when she said, leave her alone? The hypocrisy.
Right? Brandy, wasn't you and Jimmy cool at one point? Didn't the nigga send you money? Didn't you tell him he got to get it back in?
Damn. I thought you don't watch B. I thought you don't watch Jimmy. You're not cool with Jimmy. Remember? That's why you're not addressing him with his fucking pedo ass remarks.
Blood? Huh? So here's the thing. If you feel the way you feel about him, why the fuck you ain't sending back his money?
Listen, motherfucker, let me tell you something right now. Randy didn't hear them statements. Neither one of us heard them statements until weeks later. Rio's in the chat. He'll let us know he's the one that hipped us to the statements. It was later. See, but you want to compress your timeline so you can cross direct and try to make this shit some kind of fuck case, like you guys are full of hypocrisy. That ain't how it went, bro. And once she got exposed, we all heard the fucking language at the same time. We said, oh, this ain't good. Matter of fact, this is fucked. And distance ourselves real quick. So why would we, should she give him any respect? She said he sent her $50. She needed that money. You sent us some $50. Fuck you. Here, get it back in blood. I don't give a fuck. Because you ain't nothing but a fucking pedo. And all that shit that he was talking triggered a lot of shit that B had went through as a child. See, this is where you need to shut the fuck up, man. You ain't no motherfucking dean, no motherfucking sociologist, no psychologist. You just run your fucking mouth. And you run it randomly to try to make you look a kind of way. Why? Because you sitting over there with no fucking content, nigga. None. You got 50 views. Okay, that's it.
Your sister sent the money back to that nigga.
Let me tell you about that. And B was there. It took her 3 hours to do it. And the reason why she did it was because she heard us talking about it on B's Live. Like, she ain't send it back. Everybody was asking, did she send it back? But here's the bottom line, right? I didn't want her to send it back because of the situation that she was in. What if she'd have needed that $20 to get an Uber up off the property? Anything could have happened. This was like a Mardi Gras night. The same shit she called herself running from, it was what she ran into up here in Seattle. It was Mardi Gras atmosphere. We won the fucking Super Bowl. And like I said, we could hear the shit. They were shooting guns, all that. So I'm like, man, let me, and I told B, she's in bad spots. Someone she ain't got no food, and she said, "Well, I know you could get some flack for that. I could give a fuck what anybody say, because at the end of the day, my answers go to God, and He knows what my heart was, not your bitch demon ass, motherfucking hypocrite ass, talking about Christ is King, but yet all you got is venom coming out your fucking mouth. Sounds stupid, man."
Right? And that's just based off of what she perceives in her mind. Here it is, you got audio and video that you gave to the police, but you won't get a nigga back his money. So who's the real fucking scammer here, yo?
Scammer? So you give money back to motherfuckers, you be like, hey, you're a fuck nigga. You a piece of shit. I didn't know that when I took it. But what? Why should she give it back? Huh? What does that mean? Oh, she sold her soul? Oh, now weeks later, she's supposed to give it back now after she found out what we all found out, that dude is a piece of shit. But yet and still, you got more to say to B than you do about the dude. And that's where we see the quandary, the hypocrisy. You a fuck nigga.
Who's the real scammer? You or your sister? Let's get to that. Right? According to you,
you tried to put B in the line of a scammer. Somebody who's fucking got an honorable discharge, got income every month, got a brand new spank. I mean, we could go on and on and on about what she's doing and going out trying to secure other shit to build her place back up. Because as we all know, all the other shit, not only was it ruined, it got bad energy in it. And that's what we talked about. You're just so far out the loop. Why don't you just stay there, bro? Why don't you go left and let us keep going right? We don't need you, B. B, we don't need you. I'm not talking to you, Brandy. You know what that is. That's that New York shit. We don't need you, B.
What he did was so heinous and evil that you call the police, but you won't get a nigga back his.
You sound like you defending them still. You sound like you defend what he did, but you won't do this to Rapper J. When are you gonna talk your shit on that nigga? That's a man. I get it. I get it. You don't want none of that smoke from over there. I get it. Y'all falling in line, helping them with the narrative. We hear the same narrative out of all y'all. But yet and still, the rest of the YouTube world, and I can tell you right now that B's chat is so full of people that understand what it is that she's doing and what it is I did, that you guys are like 10 to 1. 10 to 1. And our views and all that reflected. You know what I'm saying? And when I looked at her chat, when she took that poll, there wasn't not one person who said that shit that I did was out of line. Not one. I don't even know those people. B's just getting to know them. And not one of them said that. Because at the end of the day, if you did your homework or you wasn't so emotionally invested on hate Brandy and hate Ned, you would see that Candi's on some bullshit. They're saying it all over. B just played a bunch of shit today. Shout out to you, B, that exposed a bunch of that shit.
Money. See the hypocrisy there? But I watched your sister tell the nigga at least 20 times, please leave me alone. And when he...
Okay, so how many times has Brandy told you to leave her alone? Bitch. How many times have I told you, come meet me? Bitch. Huh? Come meet me, motherfucker. It definitely ain't for a visit in front of my fireplace. I definitely ain't gonna fly you out. No, I'm gonna knock you out. But you guys talk all this shit to be. This is your energy. This is the same girl you was talking about robbing and shit. Talking about leaving Florida and coming up to Georgia and rob her. You a hoe, nigga. And I get sick of hearing your fucking mouth, even though right now you just cleared me by literally saying that all this energy was what Rapper J was doing. And everybody knows that wasn't my intention. I didn't know what the fuck he was doing on that fucking channel of hers. I don't keep up with it like that, bruh.
finally got her cash. Hey, go sit down. Go sit down. When he finally got her cash out, he forced $20 on.
Goddamn
And what
right.
she do?
And I
Turn around
won't
and give
say
it
there
back.
wasn't no force.
Which is more than I
Let's
can
just say
say.
this. Let's just say this. It wasn't a force. It was a ticket in case she needed it. Because I know where I'm at, bro. I know where she was at. Although she was in front of a affluent mall, that was a dope neighborhood just 1 block away. The whole perimeter. That's why security guards are there. You ask me how I know. All that shit's dangerous. And she don't know shit. She ain't had no money. She had nothing. But if she kept the 20, if she needed it, she could have caught a cab out there with the quickness, or got an Uber and left the property. Shout out to you, B.
You, Brandy, because you still have you given Jimmy back the money that he told you he
That's none of your fucking business. That ain't none of your fucking business. Did you remember to put your fucking nose back on your fucking face? Huh? Because you act like a little bitch all the time, bro. I swear to God. You be all up in female businesses. They ain't got shit to do with you. Whatever she did with that money, that's money gone. That's it. That's all, man. She don't got no respect for that nigga at all. Why should he? He been talking shit. All that shit was a setup. Giving her that money. That shit was a setup. Make it make sense.
gave you before you had a problem with him, or you still have the money, right? See the hypocrisy in your fucking. So this is what I'm saying, bro. Until you do what you need to do, don't tell me what I should be doing. Don't tell me what I should
You
be
ain't
doing.
did shit. See how he's trying to right his ship? Oh, Rapper J did some fuck shit. You ain't said shit to him in 48 hours. Yet you've been sitting on this Jimmy shit for at least 2 to 3 weeks and ain't said or did shit. God damn, you was looking for a life preserver. I'll take a life preserver, Jack. Give me one to bail out, Jack, because they kind of got me hooked up here. I've been having a little thing with supporting these fuck niggas, and every time it blows up in my face.
You feel what I'm saying? Because you still got Jimmy money, but you didn't mind calling the police on him, right?
What did
Exactly.
you pay him for silence or
So,
something?
the fuck you like? What do you want from me? Right? I went after Darnell behind your sister. Yeah, remember? I went after Darnell behind your sister. I went after Darnell behind your sister.
You went after Donnell.
Yeah, you forgot about that,
clowning the
right?
fuck out of you.
Because I didn't like how he was trolling.
No, that's a fucking lie. He was fucking clowning your ass and trolling you. Everybody been used to that motherfucking Donnell. However, whoever the fuck that was. But you ain't had nothing. You keep trying to take these credits and act like these are your points that you did for her and Brandy. No, you ain't do shit. You ain't do shit. And you damn sure wasn't gonna ride on them. That's where we was at, like, motherfucker, you can be seen. That's what start coming out our mouths over here. You can be seen, dude. Don't forget about the pull-up.
Right? Respectfully. I went after I said something to Zach because I didn't like how he was trolling.
No, you a fucking lie. You said something to him because he started talking shit to you. That's when you did something. When it was about you. You a fucking lying hypocrite. Motherfucker, you think motherfuckers don't know shit. Motherfucker, that motherfucker start getting on your nerve and you fucking that's why you got rid of him. Had nothing to do with B. Shit, you motherfuckers was passing around motherfucking B's kids and Willie's kids and all that shit. You motherfuckers. You try to send me that shit, what did I say? I don't fuck around like that. You nigga.
Right?
Oh shit. Check this out, y'all. Let me let y'all see the screen. Let y'all see the screen. This is what happens when the truth hurts. Check it out, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all see it. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Hold on, y'all. I had to go to the backup plan because I know what kind of bitch nigga we dealing with. All right? I know what it is, and I'm all over it. I'm all over it. He tried to duck, y'all, like he always does. He tried to duck out. Hold on. Right. That was something very important he said right there. That kind of clears the way of what motherfuckers' own narratives they was pushing. Let me get that in there. I gotta put up a fucking some kind of picture here. There we go. Let's let the devil speak his piece. All right. He said that. Why y'all talking to everybody else? Why is there no video of both of y'all going at this nigga asking, why would you say something like that? Why would you do that? Knowing the fact that that's some of the shit that she believed people were going to do. You go tell her that. So how was you expecting to get through that? If Rapper J already set up a trap for y'all, right? By telling her, y'all was coming to do the same thing that she go online every day and talk about. Preach, you know I'm ready for the bullshit. Like, he was going to tell, so he wanted to tell her, oh, he can't sex traffic you. And then when she take the money, he wanted to turn back around and say, see, you should take the money. No, that bitch said, fuck money, fuck you, get the fuck from me. You understand? And she don't got no nasty audio of Netstar saying no disgusting shit like that. Did you hear that? He said it out of his own fucking mouth. That she don't got no disgusting audio of me saying nasty shit. In fact, all I ever did for this broad was come up on her panel, donate to her fucking her cause, even though a lot of people thought it was bullshit, and that was it. So where are you guys going with all of the stalking, the all of the bullshit, trying to, you know, push narratives and some old shit? You full of shit, boy. And you getting called out. And you hiding your video just confirmed it. But we got backup. We got backup. You a dumb motherfucker. I appreciate you, priest. They don't be knowing. We connected and affected. Trust me. Can y'all hear this? Why do you keep trying to put paint where it ain't? That's why you such a bitch. How the fuck was he my friend? You got anything that can show that and confirm what the shit you saying? That's why I put this picture of you, man. You the fucking shaitan nigga running this mouth from his stomach. You don't spit nothing but vile. That's what that means. You spitting nothing but vile out your motherfucking so-called vocalizations.
You understand? And she don't got no nasty audio of next star saying no disgusting shit like Jimmy.
You see how the truth had to even make me say my name with respect? He didn't even realize it. He been calling me nut scars, butt stars, all kind of fuck shit the whole time, right? Did y'all peep that? Well, when it came time to tell the truth, see, that's what I know. You got to understand. God will compel you.
How was you expecting to get through that? If Rapper J already set up a trap for you, right? By telling her y'all was coming to do the same thing that she go online every day and talk about. Make that make sense. Like what you thought. He was going to tell, so he wanted to tell her, oh, he came to sex traffic you. And then when she take the money, he turn back around and say, see, she took the money. No, that bitch said, fuck the money, fuck you. Get the fuck from me. You understand? And she don't got no nasty audio of next star saying no disgusting shit like Jimmy. But you care, Jimmy?
Boom. So really, it ain't about me, and it ain't even about Candi. It's about you and Rapper J having an issue, and you want us to chastise him and check him. I'm going to get to him because that was some dirty, nasty work he did. But you still got dirty, nasty work that you haven't attended to. And that's what we was calling you out. Don't wait for the motherfucking cart to slide in front of the horse, and now you start speaking your piece. A rock to hide your hand. You just hid your video. But me, being the motherfucking veteran that I am, obviously I'm 3 steps ahead of you, fuckface, and I always have been.
Money though, you kept his money. So it says a lot about you, right? It says a lot about you. Way more than what you want people to see about your sister. That's what I know, right? Because
you took the time to diss Brandy.
it is, but at the same time, y'all was the ones trying to be Jimmy's friend.
How? Stop fucking lying. You was pushing and laughing and he-heeing every time Jimmy said something bad to Brandy or me. Don't think we didn't peep that. But then when you found out he was a fucking Momo, a PDF, oh, you got quiet as fuck. All of a sudden, then we called you out and you still ain't said nothing. Instead, like I said, you waited for the opportunity to put the cart in front of the horse and say, well, what about Rapper J, who did that shit, what, 2 days ago? Jimmy said that shit 3 weeks ago at least. And he fell back. The pressure was a motherfucker. You got shit to say against kids, you will not be received well.
Jimmy was your friend, right?
Right, huh? Yeah, try to make it work.
You never donated to me, so that's why when that slow ass little boy was talking that shit, me and Jimmy never even had a conversation.
But you was riding his fucking nuts. How do you know who he is? You're not even part of the sector at all. But here you are, calling by first name basis. And don't think we didn't see you. Yeah, saluting him and trying to push narratives on. We saw all that shit. You just a fuck nigga, and I'm calling you out with your own words.
Right? And then this dumb
No, he's not. He don't fuck around over there. But he couldn't even begin to tell you all the shit you've been doing. You've been talking the real. You've been throwing disses up in LA shit. You've been talking to Pat. Bitch, nigga, you've been putting your nose so far up around niggas' pussies and dicks that you are known as the motherfucking lapdog again. That's all you are. You searching for a motherfucking place to go because you ain't got no place, soldier. You want to stay on some fuck shit, but you couldn't come over here and humble yourself and say, hey, y'all, you know, even though the fucking wise man told you, let's stop all this back and forth, you couldn't do it. Like the little bitch that you are. But yet and still, you won't come meet me for the fair one. You a hoe, nigga. I'm tired of talking to you. Bro, why do you keep inserting yourself in shit that you say you ain't got a part of? Really? I just proved the hypocrisy in you all the way through this whole video. You have yet to address Jimmy about speaking pedophilistic words about children. You have yet to address him. Trying to distance yourself, talking about you wasn't cool with him, you wasn't this, and try to put it like we was. The moment that shit became aware to us, we not only did we call him out, we talked our shit and we got the fuck out of his motherfucking bubble. Told him to get up out of ours. What did you do? What did you do? Dog, you fell the fuck back. You know you've been sitting up there trying to push his coattail, trying to get him to go against us. Don't think we don't know, dog. We've been seeing you all over trying to get motherfuckers in the black sector to go against us, dragging that fucking trailer trash ass bitch right behind you. How? That means we're in cahoots because he gave me some thumbnails. Ooh. God damn, you a Sherlock Holmes. Right? I know good work when I see him, bruh. Like this one I got up of you right now. Shaitan. How do you know it's his? Do you stalk him too? Do you stalk him too, bruh? You go look at his page too? God damn, you all over my page. You all over Rapper J's page. You all over Brandy's page. You all over Candy's page. But yet and still, you don't fuck with none of us. Why? Again? You throwing the towel in again? You can do whatever. You threw your towel on. You threw the towel in when you hit your video right in the middle of my live. But as you all can see, I'm too old a cat to be fooled by a mutt. I got backup audio. You learning a lot today, bitch. You learn from this shit, bruh. I know you're mad as fuck. You're gonna make 10 lives, ain't you? Right. But yet and still, you have yet to address Jimmy about them words. In fact, all you've been doing is attacking Brandy, calling her a snitch for calling the police on somebody that's talking pedo-ish on the fucking internet. Brandy's a civilian. She's a motherfucking Air Force fucking honorable discharge veteran. But you want to talk shit to her. In fact, you want to go so far as to threaten her in some more shit. You a hoe, nigga. I hate your guts, I swear. You a hateful ass nigga, man.
defending this.
Yeah, you are. And right, you don't have the same fucking clout that we got, bruh. You don't have the same understanding of what happened. We was not aware of them niggas' statements until Rio gave them to us. He said, yeah, this is what that nigga was talking about months before we showed up to the black sector. And once we found that out, he started getting cooked. Say it ain't so.
Because obviously they cool with it.
Oh, we are? You're the one cool with it. You ain't said shit. You ain't said shit. And that's why you're sitting over here stewing in this shit stew right now. Because we called you out. You ain't said shit to the nigga. You was in there saluting and sharing his content and all of that. Who was trying to be cool? No, we don't fuck with niggas like that. You've been having a propensity of fucking with niggas like that. Let's not forget about the allegations of the wise guy and from his motherfucking baby's mama. Oh, you remember that? You remember that? AD's got those motherfucking receipts. Don't forget about those. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you did. That's why you let that same person call him a pedo. Y'all talk too much pedo shit for me, bro. That ain't me, bro. When they're around, I tend to like knock niggas like that out. Straight up. Ken Dog said shit. I told her too, because he shared that video with us, and I was so sick. You heard it. We heard that shit. Like, what the fuck? I was like, and this is what Ken Dog said. A man was like, you need to call the police. And then I said, shit, you could get in trouble if you don't. Brandy is a civilian, bitch ass nigga. You a whole fucking grown man calling yourself a law-abiding citizen, but you didn't do shit.
But Rapper J and that star just be funny money. You ain't hear Rapper J and that star's live the day after?
Yeah, the day after. What does that mean? It means I was not aware of anything he was doing in the background. You could believe it or not, I really don't give a fuck, because you ain't nothing but a shit starting, lie two-faced bitch ass nigga. Talking shit out your fucking gut. Speaking vile. Shaitan.
Huh? Yeah, Rapper J. But I ain't hear the nigga say, yo, son, how you telling this broad I'm my age?
Again, I didn't know. Why did you just now make that a video about him right now? Today. Why did you wait 2 days? But still have yet. What's happening, Jalen? The topic is we cooking Mutt Soldier. Again. He wants to insert himself into the sector that he so-called no pay attention to, but got so much to say. Got 20 people up in there. Y'all hit the like button. So Soldier, wants to defend why he never went in on his so-called, I guess his salute buddy, endorsing buddy, why he was talking pedo out his mouth. And now trying to say something about Rapper J. And I don't know nothing about what Rapper J said until today on my mama. We ain't heard you say nothing, bitch ass nigga. For 3 weeks, you've been ducking, trying to flip it like you always do. All you do is flip it. Hey, bro, I'm about to hook you up, bro. I swear to God, I am. Jalen, hold on. I like every time you come in there, you come on some smooth ass shit. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate the support. Put another comment in, Jalen.
Have, whatever conversation did not go, yo, why did you tell Shorty I came here?
Yeah, I haven't even talked to him since then. Today's the first day he showed up in my chat. And I'm sure he's listening. And I'm sure he's probably even got an explanation. We're going to extend the fucking panel to him, or he'll probably make a video. We'll see. But where's your video against Jimmy? 3 to 4 weeks ago. Where's that video? Instead, you made 10 videos against fucking B-Dog for calling the police on a fucking dude talking pedo-ish. Huh? That made a motherfucker scratch their eyebrow like, I don't know, man. Why you defending that shit? Why you talking shit to B? You couldn't even salute her for doing that. Rapper J, I'm scared of Rapper J. What whole card can Rapper J pull, bitch? What can he pull? All y'all tried to get him to say all the shit in the world, and he came up here and debunked everything. And you still look like a hurt bitch. You look like a hurt bitch. You're a bitter bitch too now. Straight up, dog. You a bitter bitch. And I done proved that you a coward. You won't come out and fucking touch the grass and get the fair one. Meet me halfway, bitch.
Just like Randy pulled your whole card. Randy said you was an old decrepit ass nigga. Why would they say you did to do anything like that?
Okay, Randy didn't say that, but I like how you try to dress the words at. And I may be old, and I might be even getting a little bit more decrepit. But you know what? My hands work well, soldier. They work swell. And you being a $150, looking like your chin and your jaw so sucked in, nigga, you need to blow your breath to get it out. I know I'll knock you out. I'll knock you out, bro. Yeah, that's why I'm not going to run from you, dude. I'm not going to run. I'm just going to stand there and wait for you to come close, because all you can do to hit me is you got to get close to me. And that's when the fight's over, bro. 1-2. 1-2, say night-night. It ain't going to last long, soldier. I swear to God it won't. It won't last long. But you ain't trying to do that either. This is what you want to do. Run your motherfucking mouth. I'm talking bad to you, bro. I'm talking bad to you. And you ain't got shit to say about coming to meet me nowhere. Except for kissing me fucking beach. What the fuck you want to do, nigga? Sit at the beach with a nigga? I be swearing like you niggas be always trying to portray some gay shit on somebody, but you are coming up with some gay. Yeah, meet me at the Indian reservation and kissing me beach and casino. Nah, bro, we ain't doing none of that, bro. We're going to the battlefield, bitch. Yeah, man, I walked through a fucking pack of 100,000 people 5 blocks to get there, you dumb bitch. But when it comes to you, I ain't walking nowhere but on your neck, nigga. I promise you. Don't get it. Just keep underestimating me, bro. You have no wins under your belt at all. You have no fucking war stories. You don't have nothing where motherfuckers can go to the fucking hood and talk that shit about you. About how you represent. Niggas pull up in here all the time and let you know, run up on him if you want to. Ken Dog said he was so comfortable saying that I was scared for other people's kids. Come on, man. He's a bitch, man. And he ducks it every fucking time. He's in here listening right now. Because he knows I'm killing him. Bro, you just don't know where I came. I said I walked through 100,000 people when I pulled up. There was a fucking celebration. And they were shooting guns and some more shit. So how do you know I wasn't walking fast? See, you a hoe, nigga. You keep trying to put paint words. Hey, nigga, that's why the best thing for you to do is just come on and get it over with, bro. You've been ducking this shit for a year. I'd have talked so bad about you, your family, and everything, nigga, and you ducking. Yeah, you ducking. LA, you playing this? You playing this, Tom? Just count 10, I'm doing it again. I'm killing them. Excuse me. How you know I can't fight, soldier? You know where I've been? See, I grew up in the hood. You obviously some fake nigga from the hood. You ain't got no background, bruh. I grew up in the hood where niggas had to get them up from the shoulders from day one. You know what I'm saying? And then I went behind them bars, all that shit. I've been in the worst places you could be at. Don't think I can't fight, nigga. So keep pushing in there, keep trying to pump yourself up into thinking you might could pull a win. Let's just get it on, bro. I'm 66 years old, big fat old nigga. What you waiting for? What you waiting for? You gonna keep letting me disrespect you like this? I'm calling you bitches, hoes, talk bad about you, your family, your dog, all that. You ain't doing shit. And the only reason why I'm coming at you like this is because of the way you came at me. You did it first. You think you're gonna elderly abuse me? You ever heard of motherfucking George Foreman with his old ass knocking niggas out? That's gonna be the scenario that day. Man, I may be washed up, I may be fat, but I know I got one good punch left for your ass. I got one more for your bitch ass, and I'm gonna knock you the fuck out and ride into the sunset, bitch. That's all you got? That's it? Yet and still, you scared as fuck. You won't come out. You won't come outside. This shit gets repetitive, bro. It's the same shit he been on for 9 months. I told you to come to Kissimmee Beach. The fuck I'm going all the way to Florida so you can play stand your ground once I start whooping your ass. You ain't slick, nigga. Come to the mutual combat state. Meet me there. Put your guns down and let's be down. Kendall said, blam me. Shit, I'm in Seattle, but I'm from Compton and I run with God. I appreciate that. So do I, bruh. But God always tell you, man, you know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody slander you. Matter of fact, let me play a little something for y'all, man. That kind of hits home for my dude, man. He's definitely a fucking factor, man. He's somebody I respect, and his words ring true.
Yo, imagine this, right? This is what these sectors be doing. I gotta be careful. Imagine this, right? All your life, you was a real nigga. Then one day you enter the motherfucking internet world, and abracadabra, you was a bitch. You know what I mean? Niggas coming at you all types of ways. Like, hold on, now, I done kept it real my whole fucking life. What the fuck these niggas talking about, babe? You supposed to get mad. You supposed to get angry. You supposed to bring motherfuckers pain, emotional damage. Your mother got a mustache, bitch ass nigga. You supposed to wild out, B, because even the Bible says don't let nobody look down upon you. You know what I'm saying? Slander, defamation of character, lying on niggas, pushing on niggas' jacket, don't belong there. All that shit is pussy shit. Excuse my language, Lord Father God, but I'm saying though. You know what I mean? A lot of times in these sectors, motherfuckers are looking through your whole life, trying to dig through your whole life to find the bad about you when you got talent, when you got a role story, when you got shit you could do, when you got a heart, when you got, you know what I'm saying? You got, come on, son. Why niggas never talk about paying feeding the homeless? Why niggas never talk about that shit?
Salute. That's Lat Payne, y'all. Go check him out, bro. He's a real motherfucker. He's on here on YouTube. Got like 10, 15,000 subs. And he be preaching like that. But the Bible do say, don't let nobody fucking slander your name. Don't do that. You got to speak up. And once you speak up and they won't shut up, then you got to do what you got to do. But this motherfucker won't come outside. Jalen said, a lot of these youngster guys see us with our kids being civilized and think, oh, he's soft, but don't realize the wars you've been through to get here. Facts. Bro, I've been down 2 times in the worst places you could go over here. You know what I'm saying? Well, motherfuckers that ain't never going home. They still there. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers had a fight to go to the chow hall. This soft-ass nigga coming through here with this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And I was cool with this nigga at one time. He let a fucking trailer trash ass bitch get in his way. That's why I call him Shaitan. That's how you work, nigga. You will take a fucking punk bitch and let her get in the way of your friendship. Like, I don't know why. That's what it was. That's what you needed to do to look good in front of a bunch of people whom you don't know. When I done literally teach you a bunch of shit about how to YouTube and all that shit. Then they turn right around and try to use it against you. Facts, Ken Dog. Never take kindness for weakness. Ken Dog, I'm about to hook you up too, man. You got. I cleaned up my motherfucking moderators thing. Me and B did. We found out there was some fuck shit going on. Okay, yeah, there was some fuck shit going on, and somebody who had that little bit of authority was putting a lot of people out, blocking a bunch of people in my chat. Hit another comment, Ken Dog. Was blocking a bunch of people in my chat, and motherfuckers that was solid to me. You know what I'm saying? I was wondering, and they was even blocking B and Lowe's. There you go, dog. Thank you. Hit that, Ken Dog. Put another comment in so I can make sure it hit. Yeah, somebody. So we had to clean up all the moderators and get a bunch of people out of there and do the thing. Lowe's is another one. She should have a fucking wrench. Hold on. Let me hook you up, girl. So nobody be fucking with you. Where you at, Lowe's? There you go, Kendall. I appreciate you supporting us, bro. Let me get Lowe's together because that's my girl. I don't want nobody trying to kick her up out. It took somebody with a wrench to cook you out, Lowe's. That's what we found out. We found out who it was. Where the fuck did you go? Here you go. There you go. We do know. I'm telling you, Doc. That's why as soon as I start feeling your vibe and checking your comments, I said, man, I got to meet you, bro. There you go, baby girl. So let's get past this. Let's wrap this bitch up because he's on the same ass shit trying to attack Brandy. You dig? Trying to attack Brandy. Yeah, we locked in, bro. I like that. We, have all this energy and try to flip-flop the narrative when he's the one sitting up there supporting fucking Momo verbiage, pedo verbiage, all that shit, ain't said shit, but want to say something to Rapper J about the fuck shit he's doing. Well, we're going to get to that too. I just found out about this shit. You want to count me in within less than 48 hours, we supposed to get a Rapper J, and you've been sitting up there damn near a whole month knowing somebody who you've been endorsing got pedo words coming out his mouth. Shut the fuck up, Dog Soldier. That's the only time I'm going to say your name, when you getting shut the fuck up. Let me see. Where'd he go? Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. I forgot. He did. I thought I was telling her. Yeah, check this out, Lowe's. And then he privated his video midstream. You know what that means. But you also know Net is smarter than the average bear. That's it. When you gonna say, yeah, Ned, I'm gonna come meet you for the fair one? When you gonna say that? Instead of keep staying a bitch and hiding your videos. When you gonna say that, bro? Man up, bro. Man up. Straight up, man up. Lowe's, where's B at? She was falling asleep on one of her lives today. I was like, oh shit, that medication is a motherfucker. Let me get this Shaitan ass nigga up out of here. Hold up, y'all. Yeah. So as you can see, he got thoroughly cooked again. And I'm just like, look, dude, there's nothing that me and you have in common. Nobody in our sector likes you. You know what I'm saying? All you do is hold shit fuck shit, try to put shit. He tried to put some fucking accident that happened way back 15 years ago up in a bunch of people's fucking chat. People we don't even know. Dirty macking and some more shit. But this is the whole shit that you're going to see out of some motherfuckers, right? And unfortunately, once upon a time, me and him used to kind of work together on a person's channel. But like I pointed out, even the person who he still fucks with and kind of like his mentor, yeah, 15 years. Even like his mentor, this motherfucker will let another weirdo call his mentor a pedo. Yeah, I showed y'all that. Then he said, I haven't seen that on this wall. Nah, bitch, nigga, you seen it the first time when you was all over on this panel. And AD told y'all, I don't fuck with niggas that fuck with this nigga. And there it is right there in the middle, y'all. Who's the real pedo? Busted. And got a picture of Aggressive Defiant in there. It's still there, bitch, nigga. Go to the page and go look it up. That's the shit you support. Fuck shit. And you over there calling him the homie. Why one? God, you a dick riding bitch. Yeah, I cooked him again. He was supposed to shut up, but he won't. He just won't. So when you don't do that,
You do know who I'm talking about. Shut your bitch ass up before I get to talking shit about you. You don't want me to expose you. You do know who I'm talking about. Shut your bitch ass up before I get to talking shit about you. You don't want me to expose you. You do know who I'm talking about. Shut your bitch ass up before I get to talking shit about you. You don't want me to expose you. You do know who I'm talking about. Shut your bitch ass up before I get to...
shut your bitch ass up. You know what I'm saying? Because I will use your own words against you. That's it. That's all. I'm not trying to fucking put pain rain and lie on you and all that shit, nigga. You still have yet to make a video on this nigga a month ago who said some pedo ass shit, and then you want to, but you made 2 or 3 videos on Brandy for calling the police on him. You a hoe, nigga, and you support that bullshit. That's why you had that motherfucking Zach up there playing with Brandy's kids. As long as they play their little fucking living game plan, it's all good, huh? As soon as they say some shit to you, though, it's all out war now. And you try to take points for that. Like, yeah, I got him to shut up. No, we been shut the nigga up. We kicked him out of Beast Chat a long time ago. And he got pulled up on. Yo, this is how I feel, man. Over here in Seattle, straight up, I ain't gonna lie. This is how the fuck I feel about these niggas running their mouth.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm probably the last person they should have gave the mic to. But we finna turn up, man. First off, shout out to Coach Mike McDonald for helping us get to this point. Man, but also, shout out to these badass motherfuckers who play this game the right way. Hey. Not only do we have the best defense in the world, we got the best team in the world. And quite frankly, if you got anything to say about my quarterback, you got anything to say about my defense, you got anything to say about my O-line, and you got anything to say about the city of Seattle, I got 2 words for you. F*** you! Yeah!
Fuck you! Real shit. The town, all right? Don't like it, meet me halfway. Right. They private their lives in the sector. You already know. Yes, she was tired today. But she did push everybody over, so I appreciate that. She don't need to be on that shit. No, I got her. I'm gonna swing for her, Lowe's. You know that. Yep, my Seahawks, our Seahawks. Shit was live. It was so live, and I was there. Y'all see me working with King 5 and shit, real shit that I did, you know. It's on my page, I believe. Let me go over it right quick, and I'll share that with you, and then I'm gonna get up out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? I think my work is done. Trust me, they're gonna get up tomorrow morning and they're gonna be going crazy. Why? Because they're content vultures. Period. Yeah, here it is right here. I'm gonna share it with you guys right quick. One of the shits I was doing, working with at the game. Do this, share the screen. Give me a second, y'all. Yours truly, Fox 13 on the scene. I think I got some more pictures showing the shit we was doing, interviewing and shit like that. Let's see. Give me a second, y'all. It was a great day though, Lowe's. I'm telling you. 1 million plus people was there. They put me to work. They put me to work. Like, hey, you're right here. You're doing the same shit. We need help. And first I did perimeter work for Fox 13, and then King 5 put me on. They said, "Can you just help us?" I said, "Yeah." So I did perimeter work, which is security work, if any of y'all know. Then after that, you know, then they needed people that they wanted to have staged for interviews, just random people. So I started picking people out for them. Like, yeah, let's get this guy, let's get that guy. Then we had a whole bunch of people that was so fucking hyped. We kept them on the whole fucking broadcast. All they did was just say, "Go Hawks," and just made this shit lit. And this was the parade, all right? I'm telling you, it was 1 million motherfuckers there, at least. And I got a chance to work with the pros. Just being, you know, just being out there, handling my shit. Oh, shit. My niggas in there said, nobody, I'm reading the comment. I don't know if y'all can see. Yeah. So he said, nobody better not fuck with Big G. Yeah, exactly right. You gotta send it to me, dog. Send it to me again, because shit be getting lost. I'm gonna start out so you know I addressed it. But yeah, just wanted to share that with y'all. I want y'all to know I appreciate y'all for coming through and putting in this work with me. It was needed. I got some more candy shit I wanted to address, but as you can see, man, I kind of went overboard with the other shit because I'm just tired of the fuck shit, you know. And niggas always trying to get up in our motherfucking content and all that shit. It's like, get the fuck out of here. Lowe's said it best. Why are you up in ours? You know what I'm saying? Where you at with it? You there? You act like you ain't got nothing else to talk about. Thank you, Lowe's. Big W. It wasn't even close. That game wasn't even close. I mean, they just, you know, handled them. So with that being said, y'all, I'm going to check on up out of here, bro. Appreciate everybody pulling up, man. I'm going to play this for the Hawks, man. Gangsta ass motherfuckers. They did their damn thing.
Yeah. I feel already. Yeah. That boy Hiller in this motherfucker. Fuck with him already. Fuck with it. Bitch nigga. I got something in my palm, dead like a bomb. Told me to bring it on, what pussy nigga, here I come. 50 figures in the drum, causing major red rum. I see I'm finna run, I'ma give my head start. I ain't straight for that neck, but knock a pack clean out they heart. Slugs flying like darts, that Chevy car smashed out. No witnesses, investigators couldn't do shit. There's no proof on the murder scene, the people can prove shit. They say, hell about that foolishness. Promenade, shoot a bit. Southside connected with the west, you know we coming there. Say y'all real for real, but I ain't feeling it. Ride by one time, everybody's laying in the dead. Old folks see it as real, cause they ain't saying shit. Rip your neighborhood up with the rounds I be playing with. When you cross my line, it's like you stepped on a landmine. Cold nigga took his spot without me really even trying. I'm a motherfucking G, I ain't never been weak. If you see me in the streets, you know one thing, I got that heat. Fake niggas talking shit, but it really don't matter. Look, I got something here, make your fucking brains splatter. I'm a motherfucking
motherfucking G. I ain't never been weak. If you see me in the streets, you know one thing, I got that heat. Fake niggas talking shit, but it really don't matter. Nigga, I got something here, it make your fucking brains splatter. I'm a motherfucking G, I ain't never been weak. If you see me in the streets, you know one thing, I got that heat. Fake niggas talking shit, but it really don't matter.